Hey everyone, thanks for following us here on this channel. Thank you to all my new subscribers. There's been quite a few of you lately. We're looking at the next segment here in this 1975 40 horsepower Evinrude. And this engine, I mentioned last time, needed a little bit of work. So I've ordered a carburetor kit. I've ordered some missing plates on the lower unit. There's a water bypass plate that I ordered as well as the carburetor kit for this engine. There seems to be leaks when I pump up the fuel pressure using the bulb, so wanted to make sure that we cover that. And for those of you that work on outboard engines out there, you probably noticed that I've still got my drive shaft sticking out of the exhaust housing. Normally when you drop a lower unit, these things right here come out with the lower unit. This thing was really seized up in there. It spins fine, the propeller spins and everything, but obviously it's kind of locked up there into the camshaft housing up top here inside the exhaust housing where it makes that connection. So I think somebody didn't grease the splines when it was last serviced. So I've also ordered a new water pump, which fits here on the drive shaft on the lower unit. And I've been trying, trying some penetrance and everything up into the top there. I'll probably end up having to, put this outboard engine right upside down so I can spray some PB Blaster or some of that blue stuff, which everybody touts on the internet for good penetrating oils, and be able to loosen that up. Another thing that I might try is putting some vice grips here on. I've tried putting some vice grips here on the drive shaft and getting a block of wood and trying to, tap on it and get it to loosen up and jar loose up there, but that doesn't seem to be doing anything. The next thing I'm going to do, try before I, turn it upside down and let it soak in some good penetrant for a while, is to put the vice grips back on, put a tether over top of this, that's looped like so. Get this on there, put the vice grips on, and then connect the other end of this to a come-along into a stake in the ground and kind of start pulling it down at that angle with some tapping and see what that does. So got to get it loose up here because it's very difficult to rebuild that lower unit without this drive shaft being in place in the lower unit, because you really need to stack all the new parts of the water pump on top in order to get that back together. So it's kind of where I'm at right now on this 1975 40 horsepower Evinrude.